So hello everyone, and also good morning, and how are you today so far everyone? Right. Okay, and especially I would like to know from all of you that how was your quiz 3 everyone? Is it good? A great job, right? So I believe that you are well done with your quiz 3, especially everything has been done by all of you. However, so today we are going to continue our lessons related to our schedule, right? Okay, so according to our schedule on Tuesday, then we are going to study listening by 3 and hangout 6. So right now in the first section we are going to study about the listening by 3 first, right? Okay, so in listening by 3 today we are going to move on with the next unit is talk about unit 7, creating art. So A1, have you ever done creating art? Like you can create any pictures, you can draw any pictures or do any things like painting or making it beautiful. So this is your art creating, right? So some people they like creating art for the leisure activities, like they go to the green areas and then they are going to draw the picture out of the green area like that, right? So sometimes when you go there, you do that, it makes your feeling to be fresh or to be better than before. Very good, right? Okay, so in this one, okay, before we get started, I would like you to open your book on page 48 altogether, that I am going to read about the concept of our creating art. So what is the full concept of our creating art I want you to do, okay? Right, so art brings beauty to our lives in many ways. It also gives us a chance to express ourselves in unique ways. In this unit, you'll hear from people creating different works of art and steps they take to create that art. Right, so in here you are going to know about the way of the people going to create the art, okay, and you are also knowing the way about the different works of creating art, right? So especially if you want to know clearly about this one, you can learn with me with this one, and we'll know clearly about how you are going to creating the art by yourself, okay? Right. So in here, let's move on to our next sections that we are going to move on with getting started. So getting started, we are going to get started before we move on to the vocabulary or move on with another things on. We have to look at about the pictures, and also we have to look at about, yes, what we are going to do first, right? So in the first one is talking about section A. Section A, they want to ask you, what do you think people make art? Okay, all right, why do you think people make art? So asking you, I want to know from all of you that why do you make art, everyone? Right, so your answer can be many other different, right? So you can answer because, okay, right, because of what? So this one you are going to record me, or you tell me that why do you create art, or why do you make art, right? So this is according to your feeling. How do you feel when you create art? Okay, right. As I mentioned about that, art can help you like to be leisure activity, to be fresh, or to be fun like that. So this one is called creating art. Okay, so I consider I can draw over here like that. So this is my art creating, right? I draw any picture that I want to draw. So this is getting me to be fun or to be happy sometime, is that? So that's why if you yourself, you can do that in order to get yourself to be fun. However, don't do like me like this, okay? Because it's not a real teacher. I just draw it to make you example. However, you can draw it to make your own picture or your own art, okay? Right. Okay, so that's one. Let's move to our section B. That section B is that now listen, write the letter next to the correct picture. So in here, you have seen so far in the box that consisting with the picture, right? So in this picture, let's go to be talking about number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And also they don't give you words and they don't give you any clue. However, just only a picture to show you the clues of this one. Okay, so to be that, in order to know clearly about which letter is it, like letter A, B, C, D, which one is it, you are going to listen and then you are going to check the answer, right? Okay, so to check that answer, everyone, I would like you to pay attention and please listen to the audio.
Unit 7. Creating Art. Getting started B. Now listen. Write the letter next to the correct picture.
A. My little brother may not be the best artist, but he loves making colorful pictures. B. With a little clay and water, Jennifer can make her own vase. She just has to shape it carefully. C. Emily is trying to take a photo of these flowers. It's not easy to get the perfect photo. D. Since Gina's hands are covered in paint, she'll have to go and wash them. E. Wow, that eye looks so real. I can't believe that you're drawing that with a pencil.
Okay, very good, right? So after you finish your listening to the audio, can you tell me what about number one? What is it? Okay, number one, what letter do they speak about number one? Okay, right? Okay, very good, right? So number one is letter E. Very good job. I mean, they are talking about the art. Okay, right. And then number two, what letter is it? Number two. All right. Okay, number two is letter B. Okay, and after number two, it is going to move to number three. What letter is it? Very good job, right? Number three, letter A. Okay, and after number three, and we move to number four. What letter is it in number four? One. Very good, letter D. Okay, and the last one, what letter is it? Number five. Yes, A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, so these are the answers that's going to be listed in here. Okay, so however, A1, let's move to the next page on page 49 altogether, that we are going to learn about words to know. So words to know here, I'm going to translate about the definition of all of the words that you are to learn in this page. Okay, that's why you are going to be easy to do the task like section A, B, and C. Okay, so create, it functions as a verb to make something. Project, noun, a task with careful work. Okay, skill, noun, the ability to do something specifically. Okay, process, noun, the service of workflow. Sculpture, noun, a work of art that is solid. Photography, noun, the art of taking photo. Painting, noun, a picture that has been painted. Beautiful, adjective, having beauty. Okay, so in likely most of the word, I believe that you have already known about most of the word in here, but just give you a short definition, right? However, when you translate to your dictionary or translate to the books, according to the book, it might be longer than this. I just make into a short one and briefly, and then you are going to make another analyzing according to your understanding, right? Okay, so right now, after you have already known about each word, right, or each definition of the words, let's move to our section A that listens, write each word, then match with its meanings. So in here, you have seen so far in our section A, right? So section A here, you can see that we have number 1 to number 4, and we also have 4 picture and also 4 definition. In order that you do not allow like to put like create number 1 create, number 2 project, number 6 skill, number 4 process, you do not allow to put like that. Before you put that, you have to listen first, right? So the word will be given you by listening to the audio. So don't waste your time, everyone. Let's start your listening to the audio.
Words to know A. Listen. Write each word. Then match each with its meaning.
Number 1. Process. Number 2. Create. Number 3. Skill. Number 4. Project.
Very good job, right? So after you listen to the audio, firstly we are going to find the word or to write down the word first, right? So number 1, what the word is it? A1? Is it a create, project, skill, or process? Which one is it? Very good, right? So number 1 is process. And how about number 2? What is it? Yes, number 2 is create, right? Okay, and after number 2 is number 3. What is it? Number 3, A1. Very good, right? Number 3 is skill. And then number 4, the last one, you don't know. Very good, right? Project. Okay. Okay, so now we already know about the word in each number. So after that, let's everyone match me with the definition. So number 1, process. What is the letter or the correct answer of the word process? A1. Okay. What is it? Letter. Very good, right? So the word process is letter B, right? And then number 2 is create. What letter is it in create? A1. Right, because create is to make something new. Okay, so letter C is the correct answer. And number 3 is skill. What letter is it? Skill, A1. Skill, talk about the ability to do something. So it is letter, okay, letter D, right? Skill, okay. And after that, the last one, project, is letter, okay, letter B, okay, about the project. Oh, not letter B, okay, sorry. This is letter A, okay, come choose letter B, right? So in here we have to know about the letter or words in each number, and then we have to match with the definition. So the letter A, B, C, D here, it talk about the definition that is listed in our listening in our book. Okay, right. So after that A1, we are going to move on to the next section, is section B. So section B, listen, write the letter and word for each picture. So in here also the same. Okay, we are going to listen and then we are going to write down like picture number 1. What letter is it? Letter A, B, C, D. Okay, and then we are going to write the word. What is it? Okay. So I believe that you might see in the picture, you know clearly about the word in here. But one thing that you don't know is that is it letter A, is it letter B, letter C, or letter D, right? Okay. So to clarify or to know clearly about this one, A1, please enjoy your listening.
Words to know B. Listen. Write the letter and word for each picture.
A. The small statue is made from stone. The artist uses special tools to form shapes in the rock. B. Though I know it's just a picture, the horses look so real. It's hard to believe that this is all painted. C. Lucy finds interesting things around her and uses her camera to take pretty pictures of them. D. I've never seen such a lovely sunset. The colors in the sky and on the grass are truly amazing.
Great, right? So after you finish your listening, so number 1, what letter is number 1 going to be mentioned? What letter is it? A1? Very good, right? So number 1 is letter, okay, letter D. And letter D, what is this picture I want to talk about? Is sculpture, photography, painting, or beauty? Which one is it? Yes, very good, right? It is the word beauty. Okay, beautiful, okay. And then let's move to number 2. What is the letter? Is it in number 2, A1? Very good, right? So number 2 letter B. So letter B, can you see the picture? What is it? Is it a sculpture? Is it a painting? Or is it photography? Which one is it? Because of what beautiful we have already given the answer, right? Okay, very good, right? So number 2 is letter B. It's talk about painting. Okay, and moved on to the next is number 3, picture number 3, A1. What is it? And what letter is it firstly? Okay, right. So firstly, the letter is letter A. And what's about the word? What word is it? Can you tell me according to the picture? Very good, right? The word is called sculpture. Okay, and then the last one, number 4, letter C. And then the word is, yes, if you don't know, photography. Okay, very great, right? So here are the answer, and we got every answer according to our listening. Okay, however, let's move to the last section. This section C, fill in the blanks with the word, with the correct words. So in here you are going to fill in the sentences according to the word is given in the box, right? You have the word beautiful, process, create, and paintings. So this one we do not depend on listening, but we depend on our understanding to each sentences. So right now, everyone, let's move to number 1. Working on a school project isn't easy. Sometimes it's long and difficult. What is that? A1, number 1. Yes, very good. A difficult process. Okay. And then number 2, Martha has used her imagination to what? A1. Very good, right? To create. Okay, and then number 3, my aunt loves art. She has a room full of what? I want. Very good, right? Full of paintings. And the last one of this one is talking about the word is very good, beautiful. Okay. All right. So everyone, after you have learned about this one, right now I think it's also time, and any question you can drop the question, okay, in the group or to your teacher personal account, and then they will reply to your question. So today everyone, let's enjoy your break time.